I'm in a couple of Facebook groups for real estate agents, and it's like a nationwide group. And something came up in there that really kind of, I was like kind of surprised and thought, most people wouldn't know that this is going on. I had a friend who it happened to, so I thought I'd share it. I had a friend who hired an agent, and the agent said, yeah, I'm going to give you a deal. It's going to cost you less than if you went with another agent. And come to find out that the agent wasn't reducing his fees. He was reducing the fees that they were going to offer towards a buyer's agent, which actually kind of cripples the seller from selling his property, because it's going to bring less buyers. I mean, the buyers essentially have to come out of pocket for that fee if it's not being offered by the seller. So he thought he was getting a great deal, but in reality he was shooting himself in the foot by using that agent, or at least by not negotiating a different fee structure with that agent. So in the agreement that you sign when you are selling your property, you sign an agreement with your listing agent, and it will say, there's a paragraph in there that will explain the fees. So it's really important to have a look and see how much they're taking for themselves, which is split. There's going to be two parts to that. It'll show the total amount that the fees are for you that you're going to have to pay, that you'll be responsible to pay the brokerage. And then in the next, there will be a sentence that shows how much of that fee is being offered for the buyer's agent. What I found on this nationwide mastermind group, well, there was two of them, and they had all these listing agents that were bragging about that they pay more to themselves than they offer to the buyer's agent, which isn't necessarily wrong. However, what needs to be addressed is the fact that does the client realize that that's what's happening there? Because if these agents are taking more for themselves and they're justifying it, I mean, they think that, well, it costs them more to list. I don't do that. I take less when I have a listing, because these are usually my friends, or these are people that I know, and it's listing's pretty easy. Like I'll take over some furniture and stage it up. I'll go over and give them recommendations. I will, I'll do some background work for them and get them a good estimate of value, etc. I will find ways to market the property that are unique and special, but and I'll do some custom digital marketing as well. But once it's listed and it's on the MLS, at that point it comes down to what's going to attract buyers, and essentially the price of the property, and how much the buyer's agent commission is going to be, and that comes down to price as well, because it all comes down to numbers, right? The total amount that's out of pocket from the buyer to the seller. So this is just a little public service message to help you choose, not only choose your agent, but also to check the fine print and make sure that the conditions for you selling your property are optimal for you getting the best offer possible. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always contact me. And that's it for today. I'll probably come up with some more tips on how to navigate buying and selling properties here in the near future.